Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, family. I have been watching Brother Polite and Imam Bashir's debate on the street in Harlem. And the title of the video is Islam Our Way Out? Islam could be a way out for some people if they understand it and they apply and they apply it to their life properly. Yes, it could be. But if you're just looking for a way of lifting yourself out of a bad economic situation or things of that nature, there's many ways to go about it. There's not necessarily just one formula or one way of doing it, okay? But it all depends on what the individual is looking for, okay? In watching the debate, Brother Polite and Imam Bashir, well, I put it like this right here. Brother Polite is regurgitating a lot of things that were taught by Dr. York, okay? In reality, it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. He talks about the books of the Sunnah and some other books that I'm not familiar with. He talks about some Jewish scriptures and things that they wrote in addition to the Torah, I guess as a way of explaining the Torah or whatever, which I'm not really familiar with those books, okay? But I am familiar with the books of Islam and the scriptures of Islam that he refers to, the Quran, the Sunnah, or the Hadith, or whatever, what have you. Now, I know who his teacher was, Dr. York, okay? And I had made a comment on another video prior about how when Polite talks, he reminds me of Dr. York at that time, not realizing that he had such a close, evidently, a close relationship with Dr. York, okay? But now I understand why he sounds the way he sounds, because of who his teacher was, okay? But in reality, he talks about the Sunnah and the Hadith, but, I could talk about things that I don't know and I'm not familiar with all day, but it doesn't mean that I know what I'm talking about. How can I talk about what it's like to drive a brand new Chevy Camaro if I never drove one? Okay, now I could regurgitate what someone else said about it, but if I never drove the car myself, I can't tell you what it feels like. I mean, I could tell you what it feels like, but I don't really know because I never drove it. You understand what I'm saying? I've driven other cars before, but I haven't driven this car. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, those things, you could say a lot, but in reality, you could say a lot and not be saying nothing at the same time, okay? And this is classic Dr. York. It's just being regurgitated by Brother Polite, okay? Now, what I have here, I have some books of the Sunnah here, okay? And this is by no means all. This is just some, okay? I guess I'm gonna have to, okay, let's see here. Let's see how we're gonna do this right here, okay? I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. And so, this book here, this is the Sunnah Ibn Majah. Okay, Ibn Majah was one of the great scholars in Islam, and he collected that particular book of hadith. That book, I think the English translation is about 4 or 5 volumes long, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't have the whole set. I only have 2 out of the set. Okay. This is Riyadh Salihin. Okay. This is a collection by Imam An-Nawawi, and it's very popular amongst the Ahl Sunnah. All of these books are Sunni books, so I don't have anything that's Shia or anything like that. Okay. This is also by the same scholar An-Nawawi, the 40 Ahadith, and all of these books have been translated into various languages. Okay, so one can usually find a version of it in their language. This is Al Hadith or Mishkat. This was collected by I think the original scholar who collected those was named Tabrizi, and he basically collected those hadith from other books, okay, that had already been collected by other scholars, which the Riyadh Salihin and the 40 hadith are similar to it in that regard. Okay, they are collections that those hadith are from other collections that the scholar who put it together thought these were good narrations for various subjects, and so he went through those books and collected a hadith from those and put in a separate book. So that's really what that is all about. I'm a little busy right now. Can you talk to me a little bit later? This is Al-Muwatta. This is a classic right here. This was a collection of hadith and sayings of the Prophet ﷺ, and also some from his companions, collected by Imam Malik and great scholar of Islam. Also, I have some other books, like this book here is by Ibn Kathir, I believe. Okay, the original version. These are all translations. Okay, this is the stories of the prophets. Okay, and it's not just the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but this is also previous prophets. Okay, have also the lives of the companions right here. And also men and women around the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, Tabligh Nisab, Bulugh al-Maram. Okay, and these are all very good books of the Ahl Sunnah. Most of them are hadith, some are the lives of the companions. And these were the people that were with the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay. These right here, these Qur'ans here. Okay. Have been broken down basically in a word-for-word translation in the English language, Arabic and English. You see? That is what this is right here. All this stuff right here. I mean, they're breaking it down word for word, explaining the grammar and everything. But stuff like this, people like Polite have never seen. Okay, they don't even know this stuff exists. This out there if you want it. Okay, and it's not hard to find. Okay, it's not hard to find. So he's in the debate, arguing with Imam Bashir, talking about what we don't understand. These niggas still trying to figure out whether or not the Medu Necha has been deciphered. You see, and Sarah Sultan Seti did, I thought, a good video breaking it down, how if you can't read the Medu Necha, you can't pronounce it. We talked before about language and how these languages, these Afro-Asiatic languages, don't have vowels. Okay, I could write the verses from the Quran without any vowels, and yet I could still read it because I know how to read it. You see, they had discussed a little bit of this in the video, you know, about these type of things. Okay, and Sarah Sultan Seti is saying that the Medu Neter has no vowels. So how do you even know you're pronouncing it right? You see, they still trying to decipher a book from 5,000-10,000 years ago. They want you to follow that. Really? Are you serious? These cats are hilarious. Okay. But anyway, these people, they talk about things they don't know. You see? And that's what I mean when I talk about them lying to our people. You understand? York was known for that. He was great at that, lying to his people. Stop lying to your people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.